Yeah, I've been involved with the social venture competition for the past couple of years. First year as a participant, it was a part of the MBA program, one of the leadership classes that I was taking, that it was assigned as one of the projects in that class to come up with an idea to submit into the social venture competition. I was on a team of 4 of us from our MBA cohort, and we came up with an idea and submitted a written business plan as well as participated in the showcase. Probably the most beneficial part of the program to me is the interaction that we have with the business leaders. And there are 3 phases of that that are beneficial to me personally. The first being the written feedback that we receive. We submit a written business plan, an executive summary, and a detailed plan, which is critiqued by a group of, I believe, 30 or 40 business leaders. And they provide written feedback to us. And it's kind of a real mixed emotion day when you get that written feedback back, because it's very constructive criticism, very literally. In fact, it was very kind of a downheartening to some members of the team to see some of the critique, because it was rather blunt and straightforward. But in the end, it's very beneficial, because it really showed that some of the points that we touched on in the plan kind of hit the hot buttons, or some of the passions of those business leaders, and they really, gave us some honest critique and helped us improve our skills and improve our plan. The second part of that was very beneficial was the coaching aspect of it, where we came down one evening and had a one-on-one time with a business leader, an executive from a real firm, who talked to us about our plan and again gave us constructive criticism, kind of went over elevator pitches with us and taught us the importance of that. And then all of that was in preparation for the final phase of the competition, which is the actual showcase, which is where all of the participants and teams that are participating in the program come together on kind of a showcase night, where it's kind of like a fair, a business fair, and we all are out there, selling our wares, selling our idea on this social venture. And again, had a fresh group of business leaders come through to be judges. It was beneficial to me to see the types of questions from all different angles based on the individuals' backgrounds and experience and passions, and really share with us some insights into how we can improve the plan and make it even better. All of it was beneficial to me in the sense that it broadened our ideas on what is possible with business. I think a lot of business students and students in general, even outside of business, have a misconception that business is kind of a zero-sum game, that you're either in it to make money or you're in it for a cause, and that you can't join the two. But I mean, through this social venture project, it really teaches you that it's possible to really follow the credo of the school, which is the new way of doing business. It's possible to have society or the community in general be a stakeholder in your business and be a beneficiary of what you do, and be financially viable business as well. So it's possible to do both, to be financially successful and socially responsible and socially successful as well. Our specific plan, we like the idea of having a business that the direct product was a part of the social venture itself. And so we came up with the idea of supporting the shanty towns in the Philippines. One of the big problems faced in shanty towns in general, but this specific area of the Philippines, is the rampant diseases that are easily treatable simply through basic hygiene. Through, here in this country, we're taught to, wash our hands, and that's how we combat these, the viruses and stuff that are rampant. And there, it's just not a part of their life, because they live on less than $1 a day, and soap just doesn't make the cut. And so we focused on that, and so we built a company, a soap company, and focused on manufacturing soap in the Philippines. In that area of the country, it's very rich in the natural resources that are needed to make our product. And so we provided an immediate benefit in the supply chain by being able to local source the materials needed to build our product, as well as to provide some employment opportunities for a few people in that region. And then what we did is the idea was to bring the soap back to the United States for retail sale, and then the monies from that would funnel back into the shanty towns of the Philippines through soap donations, specifically kind of a one-for-one donation. You buy one, give one, kind of a theme marketing plan, to be able to donate the soap directly to organizations already on the ground there trying to combat the problem, like the Red Cross and others, and as well as some additional financial resources to be able to inject into the needs of the community. The experience of being in the competition and the experience of interacting with a wide variety of business leaders has really broadened my horizon in terms of what can be accomplished. As I mentioned before, the aspect of it being a zero-sum game, to me, is really something that has been combated by this, that we have learned, and I've seen it in other students as well, that we're really thinking outside the box now in terms of what impact we can have, not just on our incomes, but on the community at large, and on needs all around the world. That was one aspect that was very fascinating to me, is that so many of the participants in the program had ideas that were not local. They weren't, combating the problem down the street. It was combating problems halfway around the world, which was very fascinating to me, that so many people were so engaged in problems outside themselves. It was very good to see.